So apparently this one's actually next in the sequence. Who'd have thunk? Not me, you dingus. It's weird because you see the samurai level first, but it's this one that's the next one. So yes, this gimmick comes back, and it's not a great gimmick, so in a space, huh? So the gimmick of this area is we run out of oxygen. I forget if you just straight up die or whatever. What I do know is that it never hurts to... It never hurts to eat bubblegum and chew ass. The thing is, Gex would move a lot... Like, he would be a fine character. If the camera was a little bit more cooperative, his movement's not terrible. It's just the camera's fucking trash. Huh, these don't completely spin, I guess. I do like the detail that Gex breathes increasingly more as you lose oxygen. Oh, those are the... Oh my god, those are the power cells, aren't they? So the second mission, I think, is about collecting power cells or destroying power cells or something, and I think those are it. Which explains why I have that memory in my brain. I don't know if I like his Stormtrooper outfit. It just looks so... Like, the helmet just doesn't work. It's like no one actually put any thought into it. Okay, cool. So if we absolutely must, we can totally just jam out. Okay, so the collectibles are easy enough to get so far. The real problem is once we need to get the ox through the level, I guess. I like how his lightsaber tries to freaking kill you. Where do we go, though? Any arbitrary direction will do, I guess. That's not a comfortable jump. Wow, this looks so fucking lame. The problem is that it's so slow that makes it so lame, and then you still have to wait for 5 freaking seconds. Great. So can I just say that the level design is hella flat? Oh, we only need 25 more collectibles to do the collectible thing. I don't know if that's gonna happen on this run. You never know. Why is there air things here? There's an oxybajometer right over there. Now we gotta collect astronauts. Because if I really... I don't like how you can grind them out by just dying. And then just dying and beating the enemies or finding collectibles that have spawned because of the new tier having been unlocked. I don't like the idea of tiered pickups like that anyway. It just feels kind of dumb. It's like, hey, these pickups only exist in the time span that is... Can I climb on that thing? No, it's an obstacle, clearly. Oh my goodness, this feels so bad. Ugh. Again, it's 90% the camera. Cool. Cool. Be back in a moment. So this is clearly not the mission I was supposed to go for. But I can see this being an interesting, like, loop. What the hell did I do? That I'm here, of all places. Love it. No, I don't love it. I'm tired. Yo, the fun thing about Mario 64 is they generally knew what the fuck kind of mission you were doing, you know? What the hell is going on with your shirt, sir? Is this game just falling apart while I'm playing it? Is this my game corrupting? Is my computer really that far along? That I mean, I doubt that would be that specific. Ride the warp tube. Okay, so I went through the warp tube, which apparently was not the fucking mission. It doesn't give you any direction. It's an arcade level that has a branch at some point and doesn't tell you where the branch is or what the branch is. It's just like there's a branch. You gotta pick the right one if you want to do the mission you selected. Otherwise, go fuck yourself. We don't care. Also, this thing has a lot of sucking power. It's just like, no, you can't leave. Cool. I guess that's one way to grind it out. But wait. That's a green one, isn't it? That's a green one, isn't it? No, it's a steely blue. I want to get that just to verify that my eye saw what I thought I saw. Wait, is this a different one? Ah! Oh, that's neat! That's kind of neat. That's almost kind of neat. I'll almost give him credit for that. You know what? I'll just give him credit. I'm gonna eat this. Oh, this makes him slightly fat. Wow, his movement speed's actually kind of good now. I hate this. I hate that the power-up is literally your movement speed is now good. I hate games like that, where it's like, hey, here's a speed pickup, and I'm like, oh, you mean the pickup that makes the character actually move at a speed that's tolerable? Thanks for making a pickup that is good game design. I kind of like the particles he leaves in the floor. That's a neat little trick. Might as well find out where this frickin' elevator goes to. Like, I'll say it again, but I think Gex with a couple of little bits of spits and polishes could have been a fantastic game. It's got the character, it's got the setup for, like, interesting, fun little quirky worlds, but it does nothing with any of it. It just doesn't use any of it the way it should, which is good. Oh my god, get out of here. What's just kind of weird is that we haven't really seen a lot of checkpoints. I mean, they put in the effort to make a checkpoint system. I knew it. And he drops one. See, why are they there if they're not an actual obstacle? Oh, he has to intentionally park himself, huh? Alright. I will accept this treacherous fate. Oh, that's neat. They actually move somewhere else, so they're actually multi-use. That's... okay, that's nice. That's interesting. To be fair, these aren't exactly levels where I'd say that the if this game had a proper camera and had a little bit more polish to the design, to the movement and all, this would easily be a game where like you don't really need checkpoints. It's never that long. Do you actually need any of it? I mean, you know what I'm talking about, right? Games are all like, oh, well, there's this game with all these checkpoints all over the place. It's not like the game's actually that difficult. I mean, my save states aside, actually from just going by the books, by the levels as she is designed, it's really not, like, a game that's going to stick with you. Like, I don't think I'm going to remember this game outside of what I already remembered it by. Which is probably the most damning thing I've ever said about a game, is I have not formed new memories of this. I might be a bit faster on my second playthrough, but I don't think this is a game you can really optimize at all, because no matter what you do, you're going to move to some form of progress. This is annoying as hell. Because in case you haven't noticed, Gex loves to fucking swerve. That's the electronic man. That's almost an interesting little thing. Like, hey, you want to get that, but you don't want to deal with him. Well, that was almost the silver remote, but next time, the silver remotes, I guess. Which will involve me going down one path, dying, and then doing the rest of the other path to get what I want. Because bananas.